Hello, this reading is for Scorpio Sagittarius. My name is Tracy with Azastropsych. I'm doing some old Nostradamus type of way of reading. Nostradamus goes by the month you were born. As traditionals, you notice you could either be one month or the other. So in this case, this would be for anyone born in November. So, but I do recommend for Sagittarius and Scorpios. If this doesn't resonate, then go with the Libra Scorpio, or if you're a Sag, you might want to go with the Sag cap. But let's just play, okay, and see what you think. That's all I'm doing. So if it's accurate, great. If not, no worries. We're going to do the major arcana first, go around your houses. We'll use the minor for clarification, and then I like to always end on a good note, animal spirits, some advice. So without further ado, this is for those born in November. And here we go. Soul's purpose. Nice. Scorpio, Sagittarius here. Soul's purpose, temperance, finding balance. I love that the, spirit is surrounding him. Being in your power, soul's purpose. I mean, right on it, which is about transformations, kind of that black and white. Corporations, I mean, maybe that you finding your soul's purpose dealing anything that has to do with life, death, corporations here, but being in your power, finding that balance. Beautiful. Scorpio is all about balance, right? All right, nice. Okay, let's go here. Your next house is about wealth. Let's see what comes up for you. Showing up who you are as a Sag. Interesting. We've got the devil. So being tempted, maybe. The first thing, because this is your second house, which is about money, how your money's coming in. The devil says is don't go for the shiny, happy things, right? They want to entice you. Maybe you're, has been there, done that. You want to take a course, right? And you're going to spend $2,000 on this course to increase your business, and then you're going to be pissed because showing up as a Sagittarius, interested in this higher learning, interested in maybe going for a new degree, right? But the devil says, be careful. Devil, right? Don't let them hook you in. Definitely don't let them hook you in. So, yep, that's what's coming in for you. So be careful, especially when it comes to your money, guys. Don't waste your money. I think you just got to take a step back. We'll get clarity on that, though. Third house is the house of home and family. Showing up as a cap, the leader. Maybe you're the father, the patriarch in the family, right? This also has, I'm sorry, this is how you think. This is my bad. That would be your fourth house. This is your third house, which is communications, how you think. Which again, though, Capricorn, so showing up as a leader. This anything to do with patriarchal. This has to do with structure, architecture, how you think. And we have here, interesting, judgment, judging yourself, maybe feeling like, and I also like this card. This is releasing judgment of the self. Maybe you feel like you're not a leader enough. It could be at work, right? I'm not stepping up being a leader, and just kind of releasing that judgment, releasing, as a cap, I mean, judging yourself or dealing with father issues, right? Releasing those father, right? That's how you think, you feeling judged, releasing those kind of past patriarchal programs that have stopped you from moving forward in your life, right? Releasing that judgment. I like that one. It also is the house of siblings. So maybe you have a sibling that is judging you. Duality. Duality means judging the self, others, right? Judging self or judging others. This comes in, this is just this place where you're at right now. And Capricorn saying, stand in your power, be a leader, raise above, be above what all these judgments are, because you're really not that. You're not what anybody says you are, okay? So then we have the fourth house of home and family. you show up as a Aquarius in this house, which is about, this is how you show up in this house, but this really is your home and your family. So let's see what we get out of that. The wheel turns in your favor. Aquarians love that. So as an Aquarius in this house, things just continually being in movement, being able to go with the flow. Again, home and family, maybe there's been some changes. Things haven't been running as smoothly as far as the household goes, as far as the family goes. The wheel's finally turning in your favor, right? Things coming around. And Aquarius is, they're just it's just that air, it's, that electricity. So for things to flow easily for you, that makes you so happy. Okay, so 5th house of children, of love, creativity, speculation, showing up as a Pisces, something that has to do with commitment. Also, this is the house of religion. This is the house of, what do I want to say? Showing up as Pisces, this is total, like, swimming upstream. So there's some kind of a committing to your children. In Pisces, there's that kind of love, that kindness, that generosity, being committed to me. Maybe there's a child. This is how you show up in the world too, which is a beautiful place for a 5th house being a Pisces. Committing to, if you're swimming downstream and you need to change your diet, right? The toxic drugs, alcohol, something like that. You're being committed to change that, right? That's really important to you. There's some kind of a commitment when it comes to even like service. That's Pisces. There's service to the world. That's how you show up in this house. So you're committed. You are being of service to your children. You're committing to a change. You're committed to, protecting, taking care of, loving. Okay, that's what this house is. That's a great place to have the Hierophant. Okay, so now we have 5th, 6th house is your work and your health, and a wish coming through. Work and health, Aries. Great place to be as an Aries, right? Can be a leader in this kind of work, health, beauty, star, a wish coming true when it comes to your job. Okay, if you are a manager, a leader, Aries come, they're always in action. They're not afraid. But a wish, that's the star. Healing, a wish, because it is health. That's the 6th house. A wish coming true. Feeling better. Feeling back on your feet. Okay, so now we have the 7th house of Libra. Contracts, partnerships. You show up as a Taurus in this. I'm going to put it this way. You have the High Priestess, listening to your intuition. Rules, regulations, policies, anything legal, contracts, partnerships, both work and personal, listening to your intuition. Taurus, they can be very stubborn, like this is the way that I see it. So, right, this is how things are going to roll. Policies, like this is it. There is no, these are the rules, these are the regulations, we need to follow them. There's something here that they're asking you. Could be a partner listening to your intuition. Okay, as far as that goes. Interesting. Okay, so now we have 8th house of life, death, transformations, sex. It's the house of power, corporations, and you show up as a Gemini. Whoa. Oh, something hidden. Okay, something not being clear, but going with the flow, right? Going with the flow. That's Gemini. Okay, but don't piss off a Gemini. Duality, right? We'll go with the flow, but if there's something hidden, Geminis cut people out, which is Scorpio too. So if something's being hidden from you, oh boy, we're going to get clarification on that. Yeah, this is in solar eclipse, right? Things coming to light, things being cut out. So we'll get clarification on it. I just giggle because it so makes sense. Okay, so then we have here, let's see, 7th, 8th, 9th house. 9th house is about travel, foreigners, higher learning, research, books, if you're either very religious or you go against the grain, so you either really believe in education or you go against it, which is the like unschooling, homeschooling, things like that. Okay, alternate here, you're really into the medical field, right? Because that's also books, higher learning, etc. But a researcher, but maybe it's alternatives. Okay, so here you show up in this house as a Cancer, but let's see what's going on with you. The Fool. So taking a risk at something. If let's see here. So this is your 9th house. So anything that has to do, like I said, with foreigners traveling. So maybe you're taking a risk on taking a course. Maybe there is, and something though that you're very passionate about, because that is Cancer, that's passion, right? Nurturing, something you want to nurture. So this could be higher learning, going back to school, universities, taking a risk. But again, if this has to do with money, don't go for the shiny happy thing, right? Don't do it. Don't do it. Stay, because the Fool doesn't always consider their consequences. Okay, so yeah, you might want to kind of, and if you're very passionate about it, just be careful on whatever it is you're considering. Okay, don't take the shiny happy thing. You might want to take a risk, but be careful. Okay, so we have the 10th house of the patriarchal house, structure, architecture, politics, where your money comes from. The Chariot is things moving forward. You get your victory. It's a hard-won victory. The Chariot's never smooth. It's tough, but things moving forward quickly and getting your victory. And you show up as so you show up as a lion in this house, a Leo. So being very protective and whatever this is, this could be taxes. I mean, maybe originally you had to pay taxes, and you end up getting a better return than you thought, right? So that's this house. But something too you're very protective about, if it has to do with like your something you're protecting. I mean, you might be the patriarch of the family as well. Let's see, or patriarch, not the father, but more male energy in this house. If you're looking into politics, or again, like architecture, structure, buying a second home, something where you need this sense of children being protected, being safe. The Chariot says you are going to get your victory. Okay, so that's exactly, I like that. Okay, so there might be real estate, something like that. You got to feel safe. You got to make sure your family feels safe. But might be a little tough, a little rough. We are Mercury retrograde, but they're saying you're going to get your victory. Okay, so then we have the 11th house. The 11th house is 11th house is networking, social media. It is about the eccentric. It is about UFOs, anything electronic, cybersecurity, anything electronic, right? That has to do with the internet, things like that. Here you show up as a Virgo, very practical in this sense. So it's interesting. So it's kind of like this impractical house, but you don't just go out if you're going to network with somebody, right? Or you're networking people. You're very practical about it, right? It's all in the details. Finding balance, justice coming in. Again, like if I think of this, so in this house, maybe you were hacked. finding that, right? Because that's electronics, that's networking, whatever. You were hacked on Facebook, I don't know. So you come into this very practical, right, and justice being done. Maybe somebody, I don't know, you got hacked on your credit cards or something, right? Justice coming in, but taking that Virgo approach, looking at all the details, okay, making sure things come through. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and then your 12th house showing up as a Libra. Ooh, we have the Tower. Interesting. So that's the 12th house is the house of dreams and subconscious. So I'm going to quickly say a epiphany. But Libras are they're a lot like Virgos. They're very practical. They especially if it has to do anything with rules, regulations, right? It is this is the way it is, following the rules. But Pisces, which is this 12th house, it is dreams, subconscious. It could be medical, healthcare. So if there is just some kind of surprise coming up, maybe you're meditating and something comes up. The Libras, they're still that air sign, but they try to find balance. Say you're going deep within a meditation and something comes up that you haven't experienced before, right? That's the Tower. That's like an epiphany. Something showing up in this house that you didn't experience before. Even, again, subconscious versus the dreams. Maybe there's something you've wished for, your dreams, that a surprise is coming in, but Libras like to create that balance in it. Like, ooh, like I think this happened because they're trying to show me this, or I saw this. You know what I mean? There's still the mind there, the air sign, but yet they're trying to find that balance. Maybe you're going to get a message that, I just got a message the other day that showed up, and it blows your mind because it kind of takes away from this kind of physical world. It is something that happened that does it normally happen, and you're going, okay, is this the supernatural or what? So that's that 12th house, but the Libra in you is trying to figure it out, right? Sorry, but yeah. Okay, so we'll figure that out. Maybe we can figure out what the surprise is. But let's start off with your soul's purpose here, Scorpio, or those born in October, Sagittarius, or November, apologize. It is so Mercury retrograde. Okay, pause. So maybe soul's purpose here. Temperance is about balance, right? But you had to take a pause. That's the Four of Swords. There might have been something that you weren't sure about as far as your soul purpose in your transformation. Because that is transformation, right? Recovering from a type of healing, whether it's mind, body, spirit, right? Recovering, and what they're saying to me is, as far as your soul's purpose, temperance is coming in, right? You're being like God is, your angels, universal support is behind you, and finding that balance. Or maybe if you don't feel like you have balance when it comes to your soul's purpose, they're saying you need to take a pause, right? And then you'll get that balance back. You'll get right back on track, okay? Okay, your second house, we said no shiny happy things. Don't take those courses. Be careful. The details are in the devil, right? Seven of Swords, don't do it. So if there's like some course you're thinking about taking and you're worried about money, guys, don't do it. Don't do it. Seven of Swords is deception. If you even think it's deceptive, it is. Don't do it. But you don't have to take my advice. Just be aware of the shiny, happy things. Devils, the details, right? Devils in the details. Seven of Swords is deception. If it's a course that you think. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Maybe there's somebody here that might be able to give you emotional support when it comes to this. Like, you really want to do it, but there's going to be all these risks, and they're saying, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, right? I mean, maybe this is just somebody with male energy, water sign, who can offer you some advice, okay? I like how he's balanced, though, emotionally. That is the King of Cups. So, you know, go within, close your eyes. I mean, Scorpio, this is you, right? This is you. So when it comes to money, right, in this house of money, don't go for the shiny, happy things. Somehow there's some deception, or, yeah, but they're saying, you know, control your emotions, go within, stand in your power, you know, and you'll see things for what they really are. Okay, third house is, we said self-judgment. When it came to not self-judgment or being judged by others, releasing your self-judgment. When it comes to structure, architecture, this is how you think, right? As a leader, that's Capricorn. You think as a Capricorn. And or how you communicate, you know, I mean, that could be rough if you're communicating to others, right, as like the patriarch, right? It's kind of, that can be a little tough on people, and so, or on yourself, but releasing yourself from judgment, from old programs of the past, of the father. So let's see here. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about taking some time to take a step back. So you've put in the work, you've invested, now you got to go watch things grow. You got to watch things grow, right? This is how you communicate. So maybe you've, I don't know, with a friend, with a child, whatever, with your employees, you have communicated the things that are required, and they're asking you to take a step back and just observe. Watch things grow. You don't always have to be over the shoulder of somebody, but watch things grow. They will if you invest the time in it, correct? Okay, so fourth house is about home and family. The wheel turning in your favor, showing up as an Aquarius in this house. So wheel turning in your favor when it comes to home and family. I don't know if things, so maybe things felt a little blocked. Okay, let's see here. Things weren't turning. Ace of Wands, a new beginning. I love that. That just confirms that. So maybe home and family was not going so well. Again, you show up as an Aquarius, right? Things really moving, going, feeling inspired, something new coming in, right? It's like finally, you know, maybe when it comes to home and family, things just weren't moving. Things weren't connecting, right? That's how you show up as an Aquarius, feeling that connection. So new beginning coming in, new cycle turning for you. That's beautiful. Okay, fifth house of children, of love, creativity, being committed, and you show up as a Pisces in this house. Something you're committed to, and let's see here. How you show up in the world, like how you shine, you know, this is how you present yourself. It's like the universe, how you shine. You could shine as a Hierophant, but being committed. This is more about commitment, which Pisces, you know, if you are a Pisces in this house, so putting committed to work. Let's see, committed to work, because their Eight of Pentacles is she's sitting there, she's really putting the time and effort into something. So I think that just clarifies you're committed to, in this fifth house, of children, of love, of creativity. Things are flowing. Pisces, they love that creativity. Maybe too, showing up as a Pisces, I mean, that is your service, being there for your family, your children, right? Yeah, putting in the work. I love that. Okay, again, creativity could be to, this is the house of, you know, artists, actors, things like that, okay? So very good, love that. Okay, so then we have the wish coming into your sixth house, And the 6th house is your work. So getting a wish, and you show up as an Aries, could be a leader. But putting in the, yeah, you're a leader in this, like your work, your health, a wish coming true. 10 of Swords, so an ending. So you might have had some struggles here when it came to work and health. And they're saying, and healing. Ooh, that's what the star is. It's healing. So if it has to do with health and Aries, you're finally getting, maybe you've just been suffering from a cold, a sinus infection. Nobody knew what it was. You've been feeling horrible. And answers coming to 10 of Swords and ending. And the star says your wish is coming true. That's easy peasy. Okay, 7th house of contracts, policies, procedures. You got the High Priestess, and you are in this as far as a Taurus, feeling very grounded, but they are asking you to, so maybe listening to your intuition when it comes to partnerships. Again, regulations, following the rules. A Taurus follows the rules, but they want you to somehow listen to your intuition. And then we got 6 of Pentacles, finding, again, balance, give and take, service, but listening to your intuition, guys, when it comes to contracts, partnerships, so you can, get that kind of equal balance of give and take, that energy, that flow. I mean, even if you look at her, it's like this, there's just, you've got to go in, you've got to listen to your intuition, which Tauruses really don't want to do. They want to stay grounded. But and it's hard for them to just go, but go with your gut. If I say go with your gut, then that's got to be much easier when it comes to this house, when it comes to partnership. I mean, this is something you might be wanting, is getting that balance of give and take, right? So, yeah. Yep. Okay, so then we have here 7th, 8th house of transformation, something being hidden. You come out as you act as a Gemini in this house. And like I said, Geminis, if something's hidden, they have no problem cutting you out. Like, that's not the not nice part of Gemini, right? But that's okay. Something being hidden in this house of transformation, life, death, sex, corporations, something you're not seeing, feeling underwater in this house, right? But the Page of Swords, which is Gemini, a message coming in, doing your research. So if you're unclear about something in this house, if you're unclear, if you're feeling underwater, they're saying, do your research. That's exactly what the Page of Swords is. And that's true. Like, you're Gemini in this house, so you easily can, if you do the research, look, you're going to find your answers. There's all the light bulbs. Okay? So do your research. If you feel like you don't have the answers when it comes to this house of transformation, life, death, sex, not politics, corporations, then do your research. If you feel like something's being hidden to you, do your research, okay? Okay, so now we have, let's see, 9th house. 9th house, we said taking a risk. It could be, let's see, we said here, taking a risk, you're the Fool. We said foreigners, countries, traveling, belief systems, trying on something new, research, universities, books, right, wanting to take a risk, but I said to you, be careful on the consequences, and you're very passionate. You show up as a Cancer in this house. You're very passionate of whatever this is. Interesting. 3 of Swords, heartbreak. If you're dealing with foreigners, foreign countries, some kind of heartbreak. I need clarity on this because I want to say taking a leap of faith. I mean, in this 9th house, maybe you're not getting into the university that you wanted, right? You didn't get into the program that you've applied for. And there's been some heartbreak here, and the Fool says, take a risk for someplace. Oh, guys, look at that. 10 of Pentacles. So this says, yes, this is about, my goodness, 10 of Pentacles this is about money. So taking a risk. So maybe maybe you just didn't get into the university you wanted, the program you wanted, right? Been there, done that. But you might need to take a risk on something else, right? You're still passionate about it, but it wasn't for you. The program wasn't for you. And when you follow your intuition back here, 10 of Pentacles. So it just wasn't the program for you. So take that risk, do your research, right? Because that is that house. That's that 9th house, guys. Do the research, but take the risk. Be aware of the consequences, you know, and then you will be where you're supposed to be. Like, accept that. It just wasn't for you. That's what they're saying. And the right one, take a risk. I mean, maybe, kind of putting this together as maybe there's a program that's out of state. You didn't get the one in state, but there's a program out of state, because out of state, out of country, that's this 9th house. So taking a risk, and once you take that risk, guys, you're going to find your 10 of Pentacles. Love that. Ooh, curious. Okay. Now we're in the 10th house of politics, where you get, like, how you get paid. Could be grants, right? We said it's a hard-won victory. Maybe you applied for a grant, again, going back to university. It is about the house of the father. It is the house of architecture, structure. I said maybe you were bought a second home, right? Something like that. It's going to come through for you, moving, and because that is the Chariot, and you show up as a Leo in this. So something that's you're kind of really protecting. Okay, this is important to you, or something you're really protected. Leo, too, can be the father. So here we have a 5 of Swords. So this, again, is this 5 of Swords is about conflict, internal conflict. And he's gone to battle, and it's been a pain in his butt, but he does win. Like, again, hard-won battle, same thing. This is ultimate victory. It's going to be rough, right? Whatever it is that you've been dealing with in this 9th house of, I guess, remember, father, structure, real estate, things coming in for you, politics, a hard-won battle. You are going to get your victory, okay? So stick with it. It's going to be a pain. Mentally, it's going to be a struggle for you, but you are going to get your victory. Winning at all costs. That's also the 5 of Swords, okay? Okay, now we have the 11th house, Justice. 11th house, I said, is about networking, your network, electricity, social media, online groups, online forums, internet, justice. I talked about maybe you were hacked, you know, getting justice. 2 of Swords, which way am I going to go, right? Maybe you were feeling like, I'm not quite sure. All she has to do is take the blinds off, and look, then she finds her balance. But you've got to find your balance, or which group am I going to go with, or I'm not sure what to do next, right? But justice is coming in. 6 of Cups, something from the past, you know, something from the past in this kind of networking. But justice will be served, guys. Ultimately, justice will be served. Again, social media, maybe somebody from the past is coming back into your network, right? And I mean, maybe they drove you crazy, right? Ooh, I don't know. What should I do? Should I answer them? Somebody from the past, something from the past returns. And it says here that ultimately justice will be served. All right, so now we have the 12th house. And you show up, I said, as a Libra. But some kind of 12th house is about the subconscious and dreams. So I'm really curious. An epiphany, something showing up that you're not used to. Beautiful. Guys, we get the 6 of Wands. That's a victory. So something that has to do with this 12th house. Again, it could be healthcare, medical, if it's your dream, something you really, really wanted. Again, going back to this university, whatever it is, you're going to get your victory. That's your dream. So it's a surprise, right? Solar eclipse, something coming to light. It's definitely a surprise. And your 6 of Wands is, that's it. That is the promotion. That is the accolades. Six of Wands is it, right? It is ultimate victory. All right, let's get some advice from animal spirits. Starfish, lovely. Again, going back to this healing. Starfish is a wish coming true, right? It's healing. Beautiful. Ooh, and the cheetah, things moving fast. So whatever it is, whatever answer you're seeking, things are moving fast and forward for you. Again, my only thing is be careful with that shiny, happy thing. But focus on what's in front of you. Focus on, right, so you can, if you're looking to move someplace else, start a new job, whatever it is, taking a risk, but you're going to get your victory. But things are going to be moving quickly for you. So those born in November, I'm so excited. What a great reading. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. And yeah, have a good solar eclipse. Take care.